Hi, what's up? It's Slyla. Now, I think a bunch of you guys probably know exactly which base I'm talking about when you guys have seen this frame. But anyways, so like a month or two ago, I think BAM released this base location to the public, and it didn't really get a lot of like attention. But Wildcard still tried to patch it, and they failed. They failed to patch it, which means you can still get into this space, and they actually made it even harder for people to raid it. So today I'm just going to show everyone exactly how you can build it, exactly how to defend it, where to place structures, what structures you can place inside. But anyways, full credit for this video, full credit to BAM for actually figuring this out, and also thanks to a bunch of people in my Discord for helping me figure more like the details of this out. But anyways, just before I get into it, I want to quickly say that the next week I'll be posting a very broken rating method, one of the most broken rating methods I'll ever post or ever have posted. Probably something more broken will come up in the future. But yeah, if you don't want to miss it, make sure you do hit the sub, because I don't know exactly when I'll be posting it next week. So yeah, you definitely do not want to miss it. Let me just tell you that much. All right, so let's get into this glitch or baseball, whatever. Now the coords to the base is exactly here on screen right now. That hole right there in the center of screen is where you will be going up there. I'll be showing you exactly how to get to this base location, because it is like quite difficult to find. It took me actually a few minutes, actually more than that, to actually find where this is. But yeah, I'm just gonna like quickly fly around so you guys can know exactly where this is. Now, I think this is like something that's very interesting to note is Wildcard haven't patched this spot in like a month and a half, and the first part of the base isn't exactly in the mesh, so I don't know if Wildcard consider this to be a mesh baseball or like a legit baseball, right? So what I would recommend you guys do is after this video goes live, maybe wait for a few days and see like what Wildcard will do about it, and if they don't do anything about it, it probably means that this baseball is alright to build in, and I would highly recommend at least the first part of the baseball. The first part of the base shot isn't exactly in the mesh. You can't like see through the mesh or anything, so it really depends on how you guys think. But I'm just gonna let like leave this for you guys to decide. Like I'll show you exactly the entire base spot and how to like build it and stuff. But for you guys to decide like if you think it's alright to build in it. I don't think that's something that I should like talk about, or I could like say for sure, because I don't work for Wildcard. But yeah, anyways, to enter this base location, what you want to do is you want to throw a sheep up there. It has to be that exact spot. Any other spot to the left or right is probably going to show that it's like obstructed the crowd pod. So yeah, after you throw the sheep up there, kind of just whistle at your own grappling hook. Just whistle like whistle goes to this target. Now I like fast forward for here because it took me like a few minutes to actually get this sheep to that location, and I don't want to like waste you guys' time, so I'm just gonna fast forward here. And yeah, it took me a few tries, but what you want to do is just simply whistle and then try to mount it by reeling in. If it doesn't work, reel out, whistle again, rinse and repeat for like a few times, and hopefully just pray it works. Right, so this time it actually worked for me. I whistled it, and you can see the sheep fell down, and I was able to mount it. So after you mount it, that's kind of how that's like the hard part done, and the rest of the base is actually pretty easy to access. So this is like the first part of the base. Now this obviously I don't think is in the mesh, but I don't know, that's again not up to me to decide. This is a crouch spot. It doesn't look like it, but it actually is a crouch spot. Now I'm running on official settings, so whatever I can place, you guys can place as well. So I'm just going to show you where you can place foundation and all that crap. I'm going to test a bunch of bigger structures to see like exactly where you can place to help you guys determine where to build stuff, like the crafting area, the defenses, or the breeding area, and everything like that. So this is the entrance, right? This crouch spot. Now, I'm going to try to place a cliff platform here and see if it works, but I don't think it works here. I think you can place a bit like up there or behind, but I don't think a cliff platform will work here, but I don't know. Let's try. Like if you can stick a cliff platform here, it would definitely be I would say a very interesting discovery, because I think having a cliff platform here, it would pretty much render this base like unraidable, although I think it already is unraidable. I'll show you guys in a bit how you can pretty much make this base 100% unraidable. I'll show you exactly how to place the turrets there. So just to let you guys know, you can place turret at the entrance, and here is where you want to place turrets. Now this is not the best spot to place it, but I'm just gonna place it to show you guys how to like where you can place it, and I'm going to like do the actual build in a second. Um, yeah, so you can pretty much place a bunch of turrets here, and what you want to do is you want to ensure that every single turret points directly at that entrance. The only way people can get in except meshing is by throwing a sheep in. So as long as your turrets are on all targets, because you can't really throw a turtle in, there is really no way of like, you know, getting into the base because sheep don't have jack shit health. So when people actually throw them in, it'll get like rinsed by your turrets. So as long as you have a few turrets pointing at this entrance, you're fine. However, the way you place the turrets like this, you might still get line of sight, and you probably will not be able to claim land by foundations because it's pretty scuffed back there. So what I prefer to build is actually, now that I think about it, because I actually did the thumbnail before, so I think that the thumbnail already shows exactly how to build it. But whatever, I'm gonna show you again because it is like slightly annoying to place foundation. You can only place one foundation here. I tried placing two multiple times. It doesn't work. It literally does not work. The second one will always be obstructed. So yeah, this is where you want to place the foundation. I'm going to like try a few different ways, like fit two foundations, but I don't think you can. Now you can't place foundation anywhere here, so you can only place one like right there. So yeah, I'm gonna try to the side, and if it doesn't work, I guess I'll just like, you know, place it there or whatever. Yep, you can't really place it from the side for some reason, so you have to like place it exactly where I will be placing it right now. Right, so with the foundation down, all you have to do is place turrets on it. Now obviously you can build like pillars and stuff. I tried using a hatch frame, but this place is too small, so you can't really place a hatch frame there, which is slightly unfortunate, but I think it's fine. You can still like use a pillar on top. I don't know if you can fit ceilings, but I think you might be able to. I think you can fit probably around like 10 turrets here. I think as long as you have like 4 tech turrets, realistically no one can really get in, because you can't really get in from like with any other methods except the Ovis. There might be some other dinos I haven't tested, but I don't know. For me, it's only the Ovis that you can use to get into it. Again, this was found by Bam, so credit to him for actually, you know, figuring out the Ovis method. Anyways, yeah, pretty much. You want to switch that heavy turret to tech turret, I guess. I think that's like a better decision. You can also place turrets up here, and yeah, you can place like a pillar and place more turrets and stuff like that. But I don't think it's like that important after all, because like with 5 turrets, I don't really think anyone would be able to effectively raid you here. Now there is a way to raid. I'll be showing you guys in a bit, but that is obviously breaking in terms of surface. So if you think, I don't know, like if this is a mesh bot, will you guys like raid it using the mesh, or will Wildcard like agree that people should be able to raid mesh bot through the mesh? Because I know like Hot made a video of him like going into the mesh and raiding people, which I completely support, by the way. Like I think if someone, you know, is breaking the rules and building like a mesh base, you should be able to raid them. If someone mesh my base, I'm going to counter mesh their like, if they have like a mesh fob, right, I'm going to like mesh that. But again, I'm not a developer, so I don't make the rules. So again, for you guys, you might want to like message Wildcard and see what they say about it. I personally have no clue, absolutely no clue what they agree and what they disagree on. But yeah, let's get back to I went on a rant. Anyways, let's actually talk about this one. So this is like the second, I guess, the inner chamber of the base. You can place foundations literally the entire area. Now the problem is you can't really stick a teleporter in here. The teleporter is too big to be able to place in this exact room. I know where to place it, and I will be showing you guys in a second. That spot is a bit more, I guess, controversial. Even I would say that spot is completely mesh spot, so I wouldn't recommend building there, but there is access to that location. I'll be showing you guys in a bit. Yeah, so you can't place a teleporter here, which is unfortunate, but what you can place is you can place pretty much anything else except a teleporter. So I'm going to test like Replicator and also the Industrial Forge. I think these two are like the main things that someone would like place. You definitely need them in your base. Industrial Forge is completely fine. There's still many room like above the forge so you can pretty much place it anywhere you want. Now I'm going to try Replicator. I think you can also place that based on how high they are. Yep. So yeah, Replicator fit as well. Replicator and Forge, so those are pretty much the highest thing in this game, except like the teleporter, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys where to place the teleporter. Again, this is, I think, fully mesh, so building here would probably mean you'll get death wipe. anyways, how you access it is you kind of just grapple all the way up here. Slingshot yourself up, grapple again. That is too far, I think. Yep. Just keep grappling, and yeah, here is the biggest place of this. Now, obviously, now you can see, I literally just showed that it is under the mesh, and you can actually like see through the mesh, so this is definitely in the mesh, but it doesn't change the fact that you can still place foundations here. I don't think that there is a kill border here, I might be wrong, but anyways, you can place a teleporter here, which is, I think, how most people did build it on official. They placed teleport here, and this huge baseball also allows you to place as many dinos as you want. Uh, One thing I forgot to test was the cloning chamber. So if you guys want to test it and like comment down below and tell me if that will work, that'd be appreciated because I have no clue. I think you can like place a cloning chamber on like the far side, right? But yeah, the thing I said about rating this spot, except the cheap method, is the only way is unfortunately meshing, and all the way up there, where I shown just now, like the place where you can literally see through, is the place where people can easily mesh. They mesh one layer of mesh, and they can drop down straight into your, I guess, breeding area if that was what you're going for. But yeah, there are many mesh methods out there. I think right now I will be covering a few on the channel in a bit, but I don't want to like just make mesh methods. I think most people don't really care about them, so yeah. Later down the line I'll be releasing more of those, but yeah. I think that's kind of it. Again, credits to BAM for actually releasing this and also finding it. But yeah, that's going to be it from me for today. Make sure to sub for the video that will be coming out next week, and I'll see you all legends in the next